Hi everybody. Today I'm doing something different for my blog. I've decided to record it. I'm at my eldest daughter's district swimming carnival in Wollongong, and I've decided that I'm going to record some blogs from now on rather than doing so much typing, and see if I can share some stuff verbally rather than trying to type it all out. Sometimes it takes a really long time, and I think that I can communicate more effectively to you if I'm talking to you. Today I wanted to extend from what I was talking about last week when I was talking about parents knowing when to step in and when to step out. One of the most challenging things for a parent is to actually get that balance right, knowing when to step in and when not to. Too often we just dive in all the time because parents want to be in control, we want to look after everything. As a part of knowing when to step in and step out is the issue of flexibility, and so today I'm going to speak briefly about flexibility. Flexibility is one of the most important parenting attributes we can have because it shows that we're sensitive to what our children need. But of course, we don't want to be overly flexible. To be flexible doesn't mean we're laissez-faire and anything goes. In fact, to the contrary, flexibility means that we know exactly what the limits are and we determine when to apply the full letter of the law and when to be a little bit more flexible on the law. I'll give you a couple of examples. Perhaps if it's early in the morning and you've got your morning schedule, the kids have got to get out the door to school. It's a pretty tense kind of time. If we try and have our timetable to the second or to the minute, at 5 past we do this, at 15 we do that, at 25 past we have to be over here doing this, it can become quite a drain. It can be really difficult. The kids get stressed, parents get stressed, and the morning doesn't go so well. But if we can be flexible enough to say we have 3 or 4 things to accomplish every morning, and so long as we get them done, it doesn't really matter if we sleep in 15 minutes because maybe the kids had a late night the night before. It doesn't really matter if one child practices the piano before the other one and those types of things. What matters most is that we get those things done and that we work together to achieve them. That's what flexibility is about. Flexibility also is important when perhaps the children are acting up. Obviously we don't want them to be doing the wrong things, but if they've had a really big night or they've had a great big day on sugar because of birthday parties, or they're excited because the family's over and everyone's visiting, sometimes we can be a little bit more flexible in the way we apply the rules. Of course, there are times when no matter how flexible we want to be, there's no room for flexibility. Seatbelts in the car. Hitting, we just don't hit in our family. That's our family rule, for example, and so on and so forth. When we get flexibility right, we're much more likely to have happy families, happy children, and parents who are less stressed. I should just point out that my daughter has been doing the filming today. This is Chanel, and she's pushing the buttons for me today. Chanel's 11 and she's swimming at her carnival.